Hello, everyone. It's 8:21 p.m. now. Well, I had a 4-hour block with you know, shopping, and I got my hair cut. So this morning, um, like after the last long video that I did this morning. It wasn't that long. It was like 30 or 40 something minutes or something. I don't remember. But I need to trim my nails. So it's like this morning I went to get me because my living situation, I really don't have a way to have pancakes unless I you know they have to be already, I guess, pre-made and or packaged and then put in either the microwave. A piece of my hair got my eye, so they would have to be put in the microwave or the either the microwave or the toaster oven, and they be hard and nasty. Well, everything's nasty with the freaking microwave. But I don't have that much experience with the toaster oven. But I hope to be experimenting and practicing. So I went to have a pancake breakfast. What I had been craving. I got me some pancakes and orange juice and sausage and eggs. So that was my breakfast. It was a very late breakfast. Then I came back home. And then afterwards, I'm glad that the transportation came like 15 minutes early, actually 17 minutes early. And then I went to I went to get my hair cut. And I had to wait. They said 20 minutes, but I don't know if it was 20 or 30 minutes. I think it was probably more like 30 minutes. So I got my hair cut, and the girl, she was a licensed cosmetologist, hairstylist, or whatever, but she was extremely scared to cut my hair. When I asked, well, are you new? And she said, well, kind of. I guess she said she wasn't really that new. But I said, I'm so sorry to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm like, well, maybe I can try somewhere else or something. And she's like, no, it's okay, it's okay. But she seemed like she was very humble, and she was very humble, but she was scared the whole time. And she tried to be as gentle as possible, but my hair being matted and hard to comb because of the damage from swimming in the pools and stuff, and me being homeless and not being able to take good care of it. She had tried her best, but the certain parts with the knots that hurt the most. But But then it's like, well, at one point she said she was going to like use the scissors to clip it off and then cut the rest. So they have some females that have their hair like this and they're married with children. It's been like, even in the 90s, there's been a trend, even in New Orleans, but I did this out of dire necessity, not out of luxury or because I wanted to look a certain way. So and then, what, the way my hair was looking, it was so damaged it could never look right. And I mean, as I said, the idea of my hair being so damaged that it would take 3 hours to comb through, even if it was every day. Because I experienced this, in Los Angeles. So, and past years, throughout the years growing up. So, and also me and my OCD, and like when I was on that trip, and all they had was that 80% alcohol that looked like a liquor bottle, and that pretty much ruined my hair. But from what I've experienced, though, 91% alcohol will fry my hair, and 80% seem like it does damage, but 70% doesn't seem like it does that bad. And 70% doesn't really discolor a lot of different things. Only some certain things with paint on it, it might, but 91% is really bad with that. But and 70% alcohol really doesn't dry my hands out, or really doesn't dry my skin out. But 91% only dry everything out. So I mean, because they have so many gnats, flies, whatever, in my OCD and everything, But so my hair was so ruined from swimming and spraying alcohol in my hair with the OCD and everything, and then having really nowhere where I can wash my hair conveniently and quickly. So after that, because I apologized and I explained to them, that I had to get it all cut off because of damage from swimming, and then, me being homeless and not being able to take good care of it or whatever. Well, there was a lady that was nice enough that she offered to take the payment for my haircut, so I didn't have to pay to get my haircut. And I was so elated. I was so happy. Like, I did not have to pay. The lady paid for me to get my haircut. So then after that, I went on shopping. And with my shopping, they kept on having people who kept on just getting in my way, and they had these people pushing carts with and they had a lighter blue Walmart vest, fake Walmart, and there was this guy that when I asked him about how do I get a job, because at first I thought he worked there, and when I was going to ask him, I was trying to ask him if he knew, because I was trying to get some turkey breast cutlets, and they didn't have them. All they had was ground turkey. And they didn't even have, that's all they had was ground turkey. So I ended up getting chicken. he said that he didn't work at the store, but he he, he tried to be like, well, oh, and it's like he was another one of those people who narcissistically just think you can just put your hands on a stranger's phone like you all, you know, like you're familiar with me. I don't even know you, but you're putting your hands all on my phone. So, but anyway, he skirted around and acted like he didn't want to help me with me trying to ask him, what kind of Walmart job does he have? Because I don't know if he said something about that he's a Walmart shopper or something. And it's like, he acting like he wasn't trying to be helpful with giving me information, about the whatever job opportunity he got. But I saw a few people, I guess they were pushing carts and picking out items for customers, I guess. Maybe for the delivery. And I asked, well, do you need a car? And he said, no, you didn't need a car. So, trying to see about that job opportunity. So, yeah. And then, I started to panic. I didn't really get to, I got certain items for certain recipes that I wanted to make, but, oh wow, I thought about something. Wait a minute. I'm wondering if a couple of my items got missing, because when I put up the groceries, I don't think I put that item back. Because I know some of my stuff had fell on the floor on the bus. I don't remember whether or not I put it back. Those crescent rolls, like the croissant rolls that you can bake. I don't know if I put those back, but I probably did, but I don't remember. I thought I had it with me, but I have to go back and check my receipt. but anyway, I wish that I could have been able to buy more produce, more fresh produce, like more fruits and vegetables. But even though I was there at the place for about almost 4 hours, but I guess it took like between 20 and 40 minutes to get my hair cut. I had to wait 20 or 30 minutes. I guess I think I remember I don't remember what time it was I started shopping. But the earliest I remember, it looked like it was 2:30, about 2:35 or somewhere. And so I was shopping around for my items. But and then I felt pressed for time because the bus driver asked me if I could be done. He asked me if I could be done by 3:30, and I said, "Well, if you need me to, I guess so. Yeah, I try, But 3:30 came and I panicked, and then I realized that it was just about time to go. And so every time I try to get in the line, people kept, trying to beat me, like as if they knew I was in a hurry, and they would try to beat me to getting in line, or trying to make sure they get there first. And they ain't in a hurry. You have a fucking car. You can get in your car at any time. So and it's like they try to beat me like trying to race me or trying to beat me like as if they're fucking kids. Now, like every line I try to get in, but I didn't go into the self-checkout because I went to somebody because of the so-called coupons. Not coupons, but the clearance with the clothes. And it's like, wait a minute. Certain clothes I thought I got for $5. Like this shirt. I don't really care too much about Lee branded clothes, but this shirt was $5, and these leggings or whatever, they were I thought they were on sale for $3, but I was charged $7. And so like the girl that was the cashier, like they had this the girl was the cashier, she was Hispanic, but she was Mexican, but not illegal, but she was Mexican. You get it? So I guess she was a native Tejana, native Texan. And it was this white couple, and they had a nice bit of groceries in front of me. And I'm sitting here like anxious and in a hurry, and they're sitting there, and she's sitting there like having like an elaborate, elongated, conversation. And I'm like, come on, man, like, come on. And talking about nothing, and I'm like, they really doing this? Like, do your fucking job, do your work. I was like, under my breath, but I don't think that she saw or heard me because, she was into chatting with them. So then, when I'm getting my items scanned, she gave me an attitude. And so it's like, she was scanning the items, and I asked, well, excuse me, can I have my bags doubled? And she got an attitude, and she said, all of them? Like, what, all of them? I said, yes. And well, she double bagged what she wanted, and I made sure to double bag every fucking thing. And so then I asked her how much we were at, and she was like, well, I'm not going to say the amount because of the online perks. And so, but anyway, because I was trying to calculate as I go. When I picked out all my items. But I hate when you go to fake Walmart and like these pants, for example. I thought they had a price tag that said $3 or something, but I try to get certain clothes off the clearance racks, and they had these people that when I went to try to look at these pants that were $1.25, no, they were $1.50, and then I kept that in mind. And then I tried to come back, and then they had these people fiddling with it, and I got mad because I'm like, damn, y'all some perps. Like, right? And they put touching all on the doggone clothes. But come to find out, I didn't realize that they were size large, but they had the hangers that said 2X, but the clothes said just regular size large. And so So I couldn't wear those anyway. And so, no, I think the pants said size 44 or something. And I'm like, damn. I was trying to get as cheap as I could with clothes. I was trying to get garments under $10, but I got 2 dresses and they were $15. I haven't tried them on yet. But I think maybe I should have got size 3X. But I didn't want the dresses to be dragging on the floor. So that's why I got 2X. But I hope they won't be too tight on me. But these tight pants, these leggings, they're size 3. And they're too tight and a little bit too long. They're not that much too long, but they're a little bit too long. And they're too tight. But at the same time, they be trying to fall off me. Like trying to slide off me. You can see all my underwear and stuff. And I'm like, oh man. Hell no. I don't like this. So I was trying to look for some comfortable shorts. But I couldn't find any under $10 or $15. But I got the 2 dresses. And I got 2 of these shirts. I think 1 or 2. I think I got 2 of these shirts and 2 pairs of leggings. And I got 2 sports bras. I don't like wired bras. I got 2 sports bras. I try to get them under $7 each. And I got a pack of underwear. And that was almost $10. And I got a pack of socks that also was almost $10. So I don't remember if they were $9.95, $9.98, or $9.99, something like that. I don't remember, but it's almost $10. So yeah, usually I fit size 3X. Since I'm so fat, but I've been 2X for a long time. But I thought I was under the impression that I lost a little bit of weight. Because remember I told y'all last month in March, I went to swim and shower. And only that one time, but it costed $12 for me to go swim and shower. It costed me $12 to swim and shower. And then afterwards, I weighed myself, and I weighed like 277. And that was when my legs were so big, huge, and swollen from being out on the streets and not being able to sleep and everything. And so then, so I thought that was much fluid as this is. My legs were so big that they were about to be bursting at the seams. And my ankles are swollen right now because of the sleep deprivation, but my legs are kind of skinny right now. But they're trying to be a little bit puffy. But ain't nothing compared to when I've been on the streets and my legs are like, they swell like 2 or 3 times the normal size. But they be like chicken legs when they're not swollen. So, but anyway, the girl, got an attitude with me when I try to ask her to double the bags. Because, the bags get holes in them. Plus, if I had my own car and was driving, or my own vehicle, then I wouldn't, there's a chance I may not ask for double bag. But the fact that if I have to walk or take the bus or, ride public cab or something like that, or Uber, I ask for them to double my bags. So, because the idea of holes in the bags and and stuff like that. And me also, my OCD, I don't want my groceries to, like, I freak out when my groceries poke holes in the bag and then they be on the floor, and I don't like my stuff on the floor, you know. So so then when I kind of got scared because I almost thought because I was charged way more than what I was calculating. Now, like, wait a minute, I thought I calculated everything accurately. But if they got stickers that say clearance $3 and you charging me $7, well, that's where everything went wrong at. So so I asked her, how much were we at, and it's like, it seemed like everything came up to more than what I calculated, and so I'm like, oh man, I might have to put stuff back. And then she got real mad at that. And then I'm like, well, how much is it, if you scan the rest of the last items? And so then she scanned them, and then I'm like, okay, all right, I have just enough, So then she scanned everything, and I got my stuff, and I had perping activity, and like everybody taking advantage of having their arm out of the window. And right before I came to my house, shortly before I turned the video off on one of my videos, they had a perp with one headlight out, and I noticed the one headlight immediately after I shut the camera off. But they've been doing that fake ass, the one headlight and strange headlights and arm hanging out the window all fucking day long. All day long. So the bus didn't come the little transportation didn't come at 3:30, but I was rushing and everything. But by the time I got done, I only had to wait like a couple of minutes, and then I'm like, wow, I was like right on time. And they had a deaf guy that works there, and he was nice enough to offer to help me get my groceries onto the little bus, And so then I came home, and then after that I put my groceries up, and I organized. I try to sort and organize the raw meat and rinse it, and some of the meat I seasoned it, and then I put it in the freezer for future use. And I got me some beans. So imagine if you cooking beans, and the beans, they say that they serve 17 people. So 17 servings of beans. If you serve like 17 servings of beans, and then for $2.30-something. You know how that can go a long way, you know that? Compared to if you have enough beans for one person at a restaurant, and it'd be $4 at a Mexican restaurant or something. So you get what I'm saying? So 4 times 17, how much is that? You get it? So yeah, they say eating at home is cheaper than eating out. So I thought that, I got the 15 bean a bag like 15 different types of beans, plus lentils included. So, I never tried this recipe before, but I wanted to do a mango chicken. I don't know if I could put all that in that pot though. I mean, in the crock pot. Now I got me some instead I couldn't get the turkey breast cutlets like I wanted, and I'm porked out. And I had like all that tuna earlier, and like earlier this week and last week, tuna and all that sausage, and I still got more sausage. But I would have wanted some pork chops or something, but I am porked out, had too much pork. So, I guess I'll be living off the majority of chicken and a little bit of beef. I had I think it was 9 or 10 pieces of the chicken thighs. And it looked like it came up to like $8.98 or something. So it looked like $1 per thigh. And they were already boneless chicken thighs. So I wanted, I don't know how it would taste with the beans. But if I had like crock pot mango chicken with beans and rice, I don't know how that would turn out. Crock pot mango chicken with beans and rice. So I've had mango chicken before. I've made it before, but not with beans. But maybe it might be like a mango chicken stew, with beans and rice. I don't know. I'm just trying to be creative and different. It might turn out to taste good. So yeah, some mango chicken with beans and rice. Either that or maybe not. Yeah, I'll do mango chicken with beans and rice. And I guess I'll feast off of that for a long time. And then I also, the other meal that I plan to have is I don't know what weirdness I'm gonna do, excuse me, with the crock pot meal, but I got some I forgot what it's rotini pasta, I think. And it's the spiral pasta. And I figure I could use the spiral pasta with beef stew meat and like spiral pasta with beef stew meat, and also I got like some squash, zucchini, and carrots for that one, But for the mango chicken, I also bought like some, I guess it was like some onion, carrot, and celery. It was already chopped up, but I was rushing. And so but everything turned out like now I mean, I wish I could have had more fresh fruits and vegetables, but now left over. I mean, because I ended up getting the produce last, and I was like at the last minute rushing. So now I have $1.59 in the bank for the rest of the month, and but at least I am good on food. I am good on food. So with the chicken, um I've seen people break up chicken in a crock pot. I saw like recent videos so people can break up chicken in a crock pot. And so um I guess I mean well, I didn't buy like any cornstarch or nothing like that, but I guess I just let the water cook down. But don't judge me because I'm just getting off the streets, and I've been homeless for a few years, and but I've been homeless for a few years, and excited to have my own place again and be cooking and everything. So the instructions said to let the beans soak for 8 hours. So I guess they'll be soaking for way longer than 8 hours, but they'll be all right. So I got me some beans, rice, pasta. I wanted to get either some regular potato or sweet potato, but I didn't have time, and then I definitely wouldn't have had the money. So I guess I'll live off of rice and pasta, and I'm glad I got me some farina, some of the sugar, the Mexican sugar, and it's organic, sugar, and I bought me some, of course, eggs, milk, cereal. I still got a nice bit of oatmeal left over. The peanut butter jar that I had, I got rid of. I mean, that was the last of the peanut butter. So I try to be as cheap as possible. That I bought like it was a little bit over $1.08. So I got two. I got two. Packs of banana nut bread mix and 2 packs of brownie mix because I was excited, with the toaster oven. I hope the little pans that I bought, they were $1 and something. And I was hoping I could get to make the banana nut brownies. I was hoping to get to make the banana nut brownies. So, I made sure to get me some coconut oil too. It was a 29 ounce for, I think it was about $10 or so. It was cheaper than if I would have got 15 ounces for $14 or something. So, yeah, so, I mean, I basically, I got me some clothes, and I got not that much, but a little bit of baking ware, and I got the I got me like a big spoon to stir. I got a spoon for 97 cents. And I got a few other little things, but so yeah. So I'm not going to say I shouldn't have to, because what? It's April 20th. So, yeah, I'm not going to say I shouldn't have to. I'm going to say that I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about food, definitely for 2 weeks. So I'm definitely good. But, I also bought, ingredients for, the sweet pea pie that I wanted to try, on my own. It's something I thought of. And I mean, you know how people have like sweet potato pie? Well, I was wondering, is it possible if you could do that with peas? I don't know if you can do it with peas. And I don't know if you can do it with like mash up peas. And then sweeten it up and like somewhat like a dessert, but not too sweet. Not not syrupy sweet like candy yams or nothing, but just a little bit sweet. But I mean, I'm not sure of how I would want to do the sweet pea pie. Or I don't know if I could make a quiche or something with peas. Like if I can make the eggs and peas, like as if the peas were swimming in eggs or something. And then, put it in the pie crust and eat it like that or something. Or maybe put not sugar, but put a little salt and a little seasoning, or make it savory. I don't know. Either one of those. I'm unsure yet. And then I got I wanted to show y'all, the simple little ice cream pie recipe as well. Yeah, but I mean, I'm all excited to cook and make stuff, But hopefully, if I can try out some cooking or baking demonstrations and can earn money or earn a living from that, if I can earn a living, or earn some money from, if y'all would like for me to, make some cooking demonstrations. But, and I'm going to continue my writing as well. So, I have a job interview scheduled on Monday. So, I mean, I after last time and a few other times, I feel discouraged. Because it's like, what if I might waste my time going to that interview and they don't hire me? It's like, I mean, I don't know. I would feel kind of discouraged. Excuse me. So, so yeah. I need to go back and look at the receipt and see if I bought those croissant rolls. If I did, then I'd be damned. But if I didn't, then well, fine. So usually I don't, like when I had my own place living in Los Angeles, it was very rare for me to make pies, but I did a few times. and my favorite specialty. I never made a pecan pie, but I love to eat pecan pie. But like sweet potato pie is very quick and easy. I mean, not quick, but it's very easy to make. I love sweet potato pie, and not the crust, but the filling for the sweet potato pie. It would be and I need to go back on one of my old social media websites if I can find the pictures of the purple sweet potato pie that I made. Wait, did I have a picture of that, or was it the different meal that I had? I don't remember, but I'm fascinated with the purple sweet potatoes, so I actually made a purple sweet potato pie, and I made a purple sweet potato pie, and it was very good, but I think there was a time when I made sweet potato pie and then put pecans on top. But then there were times when I would make a sweet potato pie and put pumpkin seeds on top, or I would put sunflower seeds on top, or mix sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds and put them on top. And I would make it sometimes with either coconut oil or butter. So but I never made a pumpkin pie, and I used to hate pumpkin pie growing up. But at Doc's Diner in my hometown, New Orleans, in Jefferson, Louisiana, the way they made it, I fell in love with their pumpkin pie. But I started to tolerate and kind of like pumpkin pie ever since. But I like pumpkin pie. I just ain't too crazy over it. But sweet potato pie is my thing. My 3 favorite pies, cheesecake may not count as a pie, but no, I'm going to say 4. Because I got my ice cream pie. I like that too. So, I'm talking about the sweet pies. My top 3 favorite would be sweet potato pie, pecan pie, and also let's see, sweet potato pie, pecan pie, and cheesecake. But and I also, if there's a way that they can have like peanut butter pie or peanut butter chocolate pie without whipped cream. If it would be cheese like cream cheese but not whipped cream. And that make me go nuts over that too. But can't stand whipped cream. But shit you were forced to eat as a child that you didn't like. I don't hear people making or talking about strawberry shortcake no more. I don't like strawberry. Nothing except fresh strawberries. And maybe if it was juiced, maybe that. But I don't like no strawberry drink. I don't like no strawberry cake. I don't like no strawberry ice cream. I don't like no strawberry pie. I don't like cherry pie. I don't like blueberry pie. I used to like peach cobbler when I was little, but I don't like peach cobbler. I don't like blackberry pie. I don't like gooseberry pie. I don't like cooked fruit, really. But I remember when I was a kid, they had a short story. It was like a children's little book called The Banana Pie That Changed the World. And you know, it was a cute little, nice short story about, I forgot how it went, but if somebody had a bad day, or if somebody like had a frustrating experience for the day, or if they had you know if somebody fell off their bike, or somebody, just whatever bad day you have, and then they're offered a slice of banana pie, and then it helped them feel better, and then they go and give another person that's having a bad day, give them a slice of the pie, and then they go and give another. I think that's how I remember when I was little. I was in elementary school when I had that book. But I also remember yeah, I I remember, certain books that I read growing up. I remember about Morris the Moose Goes to School. I remember Let's Get Turtles. And I remember the author Joy Wilkes-Barre and Judy Blume. I remember those authors. I remember somebody who had a children's little, children's book called Eat Your Peas, Louise. So yeah. So I mean, yeah, I mean those fond memories of when you were a kid, I'm not gonna say gang stalking free, because people always treated us mean growing up, and the Masonic Smelly Craft family used to always stalk and spy on us and report back everything to the abusive fake foster mom, Adrian Felder. Excuse me. But but they have so much corruption in their own family. You're sitting there stalking and spying on everything we do, but you're sitting there trafficking your daughters and granddaughters, letting them get pregnant at 11 and 12, 13 years old, and be them freaking have 4 kids by the time you graduate from high school. But anyway, so me feeling discouraged from the interview from last week, and then all these doors closed in my face. I got a scheduled interview for Monday for a job. But, I mean, as I say, it's not a guarantee that I'll get it. Well, that lady that I was talking on the phone with, that she was from TikTok, and it seemed like she'd been like ignoring my texts and calls or whatever, like not even respond for like 2 weeks, but then like telling everybody else, oh, get back to me or reach out to me. And it's like, if you're avoiding and ignoring me on purpose. I mean, she used to be responsive, but she started to act fake and weird. And I started to wonder, are you a perp? So and she acted like a narcissistic, control freak, fake friend. So I freaking blocked her before she could do me any more damage. If she pretended to be a narc victim and doing like at least 400 videos a day on TikTok, but then she did all the narc shit to me. Well, not all of it, but she acted like a narcissistic, control freak, fake friend. So I just got tired of having panic attacks about her and feeling anxiety and worried. And I'm like, bitch, fuck you. You don't want to be bothered. You're the one who reached out to me and said, wanted to connect. And I said I didn't even want to give nobody this new number. And so, and it seemed like she's not all the way receptive to the stuff that I try to tell her about or talk about. But, I don't know, it's just some more stuff. But I don't want to say too much, but I was just said to hell with her. I mean, you claim you're allergic to fake people, but you acting like a narcissistic, control freak, fake friend. And then your perverse lifestyle that you live, you try to project that onto me. So, so then, it's like this other person, you're the one kept on telling me to come down here. And the last conversation you had with me was the day I moved down here. And now you won't even read my DMs. It's another lady. Like, you won't even read my DMs. Like, she was talking to me every day and up until she succeeded at getting me down here. And now it's like I'm trying to not go. I mean, I'm glad to have an affordable place to live. But I said I never wanted to come back to Texas. But, I feel like I'm trying to prevent myself from going crazy because I'm like, wow, you talking to everybody else. Like, she won't even respond to my DMs. And make me question, well, if she did that, she pulled that move on me, it made me wonder, are you a fake T.I. perp? Made me question. Like, you got me talking to a brick wall. And my fingers is itching to block you too, if you don't want to be bothered with me. You're the one sent for me to come down here, damn it. So, let me see something. Oh, what? Hey. All right. So, yes. Like, well, today, obviously, I couldn't do it because of the, I couldn't do it because of the grocery shopping today. But, and I'm like too sleep deprived and tired, so, yeah, I want to let my hair grow back out and grow long. And you see the seborrheic dermatitis. It flared up because I ain't been healthy. I ain't been eating healthy. I ain't been taking care of myself. Feeling all depressed. But, so, I think I heard something about they got rid of CashApp. I mean, I'm sorry, they didn't. I mean, they got rid of the man who was the owner or founder of CashApp, they killed him. Like, wow, like that caught me. That was random, you know. So I heard that they killed him off to make way for the digital currency and Fed Now or something like that. And it's like the economic collapse and you know, and the mark of the beast. Yeah. And increased poverty and homelessness and suffering is going to come to all of us. That new world order. Yeah, economic collapse, cashless society. People think that cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is good. It's part of the mark of the beast, and the QR code and scanning your QR code, they're trying to condition you. So like, I don't be feeling comfortable with scanning a QR code. Because see, next thing you know, your phone is going to be your hand or your forehead. They're pushing that harder. So they had another airport job that I had to turn down an interview because I'm like, hell no, I don't want to jeopardize my soul behind, you know, a job that's conditioning you. And I didn't want to be desensitized to it. You know, a job that's that's conditioning you for the mark of the beast. So like in Los Angeles, like I read about this back in 2012, 13 or something. I wish I would have had that information still. So like in 2012, 13, something like that, I read that the Los Angeles tap cards. In New Orleans, my hometown, they had something similar. But Pensacola and everything's still kind of old school. But Cincinnati is already pretty cashless. Where, I mean, like, you ride the bus and you pay on your phone. Like with no physical money. Well, you have the option to use physical paper dollars or you pay over on your phone and scan with your phone. Like you gotta scan the machine on the bus, you gotta scan it with your phone. So first they started with the cards, then they're using the phone, and then after that you use your hand, like the palm of your hand or something. If you know the microchip that's supposed to be like a grain of rice, the microchip that's like the size of a grain of rice, I meant to say, to be injected into your right hand. Like the Bible talks about this. And so you hear about this disgusting things, the blasphemous and disgusting things that the Pope is doing. The Pope calls for the New World Order. The fake Jehovah's Witness cult call for a New World Order. And guess what? All the people who support the New World Order, like they peddle organizations. You know, Pizzagate and Epstein's List, you know, Ghislaine Maxwell, all that. And we sitting here, you know, just distracting ourselves with, you know, they putting it in our faces and distracting people with the you know, whatever, just mindless and stupid. You know, keep us distracted from what's really going on. Due to my targeting and forced homelessness and poverty and struggling like hell, you know, I had to, every day was a shit hit the fan moment. So at this second, I have a roof over my head for at least 30 days. um, I have a roof over my head for at least 30 days. And and after that, I hope to get to extend another month. And but I'm just barely getting back on my feet. But my gardening seeds are in my storage unit in Pensacola. Don't worry, they're not sprouting or doing nothing. They're just still seeds in Pensacola. In my storage unit. They won't attract anything. They're just gardening seeds. But in a place, and guess what? Like riding between here and the big city, well, the bigger city, they have lots of empty land, lots of a lot of big fields with empty land and just a lot of grass. And you see hundreds of cows. This is Texas, so they have hundreds of cows, that you see, grazing in the grass, and the government likes to say that there are too many people. So, they destroyed the Georgia Guidestones, but people still have the information, about the Georgia Guidestones, They want to keep humanity under 500 million. They want depopulation, And they think, it's like, why won't y'all depopulate? Kill yourself first. Depopulate yourself first, motherfucker. But no, y'all want to kill everybody else and think you got God's authority to dictate who should live and who should die. So, no matter what skin color or race, we all are victims of the New World Order. Slaves that need to be fighting back, or we need to wake up. But so many people embrace it and glorify it and worship it and try to force you to do the same thing, or they gang stalk you because you're not a good fit for the New World Order. You just genetically and naturally, I guess, and spiritually just don't fit in with the New World Order. So, they poison us, any way that they could. And if you stand up for what's right or speak the truth, they want to aggressively bully you and try to make you learn your lesson from ever speaking the truth again, while they want to force you into delusions and lies. And I know that the food that I got, as I said, I wish I would have, gotten more produce, more fresh produce, but maybe next time. I got a couple of weeks to live off of this. I got mangoes and those baby oranges. I haven't even touched those baby oranges yet, but I need to try to see about eating them. And I'm hoping they're still good, but I was scared to eat them. But the mango, the oranges and mango, that's the only fruit I got. And I got all these vegetables though. So, but that's good, I guess. But yeah. So I mean, I yeah. So I'm good. Food wise, I'm good. And I got me a few little extra clothes. So I had to get trash bags and more trash bags and stuff too, and Ziploc bags and stuff, for storage. So tomorrow morning for breakfast, I plan to have the farina for breakfast with some coconut oil, maybe butter, because I will, but for health reasons, coconut oil. Or I could do both, but excuse me, I guess I'll do coconut oil and farina and coconut oil, farina, and a little bit of Himalayan pink salt and the Mexican sugar. So, I mean, now I don't have the money to get laundry done because I spent it all, getting groceries and everything. But I got a few, as I said, I got a few new pairs of clothes, and I treated myself to something special. I'm not going to say it yet. But I treated myself to something special, with my tax refund. And it's also, to the betterment of my health. So, but I'm going to hold off on, I'm going to hold off on talking about it. So, yeah, so I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident, in trying to get myself up out of the dumps and out of what is, like, I guess, like in vocabulary years ago, they said get yourself out of the doldrums. Yeah, like get myself out of the depression. So yeah. So that was what I couldn't think of it. It's like my mind has been going blank and I couldn't think straight a lot. So when I lost my train of thought, and I'm like, what is that? What is that? Oh, hot springs. Or what is that? Oh yeah. So in one of the previous videos, yeah. So like in this video, I'm sitting here thinking like, wait a minute. Economic collapse, cashless society, mark of the beast, the QR code and digital currency, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogcoin, or however you pronounce it. And yes. And the government is the Illuminati shadow government is behind the visible government. The shadow government is the invisible government that controls the government you think you see. See, Biden is a doggone puppet. He's not, he ain't really running things. People say Obama was a puppet. But some people say that even though Obama is younger, they say that Obama is Biden's handler and that Obama is pulling Biden's strings. But the elite play both sides between Democrat and Republican, and you know, all the politicians and celebrities and stuff, all of them are transgender, and it's like, wow. People say that, Michelle Obama, was that her name? Joan Rivers got killed for, exposing Michael LaVaughn Robinson. So, yeah, hold up. Oh. So, I heard that, yeah, it's just like some weird stuff. Like, I heard about Jamie Foxx, and I didn't even know Sinbad supposedly had any strokes or something happened to him. So, some people say that Jamie Foxx is cloned or something, or that they're about to clone him. I don't know if he's cloned, but I heard that they already used a body double for that new movie. I forgot the name of it. So, they're pushing harder and harder for the New World Order. And, they're pushing harder and harder for the New World Order. And, yeah, they're bankrupting this country. They've been doing it because it was far back in 2011. They said that America was in over $20 trillion in debt. I don't know how much the debt is now, but you're sitting there giving all this fake aid to Ukraine while Americans are, suffering so hard that a lot of Americans can't even help each other. And then that fuckers ain't even trying to give us a damn job either. And then I heard that everything you think you own, you really don't own it. Everything in this world is just fake. If you think you own your house and your car, I heard the government could take it away. And you work hard for that shit. They can come and take the car, even if it's already paid off. And you hear about these executive orders where the government, during certain states, they can just seize anything, including your food, the fake-ass food that they give us, that they have us buying in the stores. That everything's fake. What did humanity do to deserve this doggone punishment? Fucking fake-ass chemtrails in the air, fluoride in the water, chemicals galore in food and medicine, and they want to say, first do no harm, the Hippocratic oath. But people are dying every day by Big Pharma. So if a person has a boil on their leg, they want to try to make you go to the doctor. Like, no. I'm about to heal this with some bentonite clay. You're crazy. You're gonna die. See ya. Bingo. A few days later, it's drained and healed. So, but yeah, I feel like with this grocery trip, I was so excited to make the certain recipes and stuff that I wish that I would have had but then again the produce would have gone bad. They wouldn't have lasted 2 weeks. But I still got some of my supplement left over. Once I got here, I don't know why I haven't been taking it every single day. But I can be taking my supplement, for fruits and vegetables. I can be taking my supplement every day. So, yeah. But I'm having mixed feelings because, one way I kind of feel like I love it here. Another way I feel like I hate it here. But I hate it more than love it, but I'm just glad to be off the fucking streets. Glad to be off the streets. So, if it comes, the weather is getting warmer. So, the fact that the weather is getting warmer, like, I may not have necessarily need towels, after washing myself. If it's hot and I wash myself and then just put clothes on while my body's still wet, and I could dry off real fast, but more like summer when it's warm, real hot, But for now, I still think I need the towels, because it ain't that hot yet. But today, I think it got up to 81 degrees. But if I have to, certain garments, since I'm here, certain garments, it may be time consuming labor, but those big ass towels, I need the doggone, what do you call that? Yeah, the laundromat. I'm sleep deprived, so excuse me. But, if I can hand wash, I wouldn't call it an outfit because it's not like a matching, but the shirt and pants, and if I got some washcloths or whatever, if I can hand wash them and hang them up to dry or whatever, or something like that. So I got harassment both online and in person today. So just the very second when I thought, well, hey, that whoever perp that been harassing me get a dosage every day of harassing me. Now I don't know who this perp is that called themselves Cherry Mango, but I blocked you on my other channel. So I came in, you came and said some ignorant shit on my channel again today, and you told me that I look like a dyke, and I didn't need nobody to come and tell me that. I know what my orientation is, but I told y'all the reason why I had to cut my hair. But it's like if I don't even know y'all, I never did y'all anything. What are you so fucking angry for? Why y'all so heavily angry at me? I don't know y'all. Stop being a coward. Show your faces and show your names. And stop hiding behind computers and being anonymous bullies. And then it probably was the fake Donnell Williams perp made a fake account entitled, Raven. And then said, well, hey, I heard you were a lesbian or something like that. Once I, so I'm getting all this harassment after I got all my hair cut off. But, I know I'm straight. But, I mean, the foster mom been having us with short hair all these years. But I said that I want to, and I'm hoping to try to let my hair grow back. And I kept on forgetting to say it, but I didn't even know if or how a hair product can alter your hair. I mean, how a product can permanently alter your hair. Last year, I was using this, some kind of, was it Suave Naturals? And it wasn't really natural, but it made my hair, I had to get all my hair cut last year because it made my hair extremely thin, and my hair was falling off and I was going bald. So I had to get it all cut off like this. I think I had it a little longer than this. And then, so ever since then, like even like yesterday, it seemed like my hair, when I, the hair on my head before I got it cut off today, it seemed like my hair was going bald or very thin, because my hair had been thick so this part of my hair and a lot of right up in here and somewhat in the back on certain areas seemed like it was way more thin than others. And it might be it could be the directed energy weapons, either changing the texture of my hair or making it more thin or, or making me feel like as if I'm going bald or something. So, yeah, my hair was so knotty and matted and hard to comb through. I couldn't do anything with it. So, with the last interview, I felt so embarrassed. I put the turban on my head because I couldn't even comb it. But I have like another hair thing that I probably should. I mean, I should go and find it and wear it. It's not exactly a bonnet or a turban, but it's some kind of hair thing. I mean, hair accessory. So, I mean, yeah, so all these ignorant ass perp comments. Yeah, I block them, but when I block them, they make new accounts. And I'm like, why are you wasting that much energy on me? Even my enemies, I don't go and, I don't go make a new account and then, harass the fuck out of somebody. I mean, I as I said, y'all determined to be so strongly mad at me and hate me or whatever. If you be like, she's a scammer, you act like I stole your money. And I ain't stole nobody's money. But as I said, they have a false narrative that they want to maintain. I'm fucking sick of these motherfuckers. I really am. So, I want my hair to grow back out. I really don't like it like this, but I had to get it all cut off. And my seborrheic dermatitis is acting up. So, yeah, you see all the white side. That's it. And even my twin sister, her hair it's like bad dandruff. I washed my hair last night twice. But with this condition, you can wash your hair and it's still like dandruff galore. But the coconut oil definitely will clear it up. So, you know, I feel nervous and scared living here because, you know, fear of losing this place. Fear of losing this place. And it looked like they got over 100 of these tiny little cabins, like, throughout this town. And, excuse me. So, I mean, they got, but look like over 100. And they all look like tiny houses. Well, they call it a cabin, but they all look like tiny houses. Look like a tiny house. But I don't know if a tiny house is smaller than this because I've never been in an actual tiny house, you know. But yeah. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to have the farina for breakfast. And then for, I don't even know if I'll eat lunch. But for dinner, because I want to slow cook. You know, I don't want to put it on high, but I want to put it on low and let it slow cook, you know. The, you know, the mango chicken with the beans and stuff. And maybe I can shred up the chicken. That way, if I can shred up and mix the chicken and the rice and I don't know, it might taste weird. It might taste weird, it might taste good, it might taste nasty. You know, I mean, I had the mango chicken, but I did it different. Like when I was living in Los Angeles, I may have had some peppers and onions and New Orleans Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning and mangoes on a chicken. I think that's how I did it, and I think I served it with rice. And I think it was more like stewed mango chicken. But I guess I'm doing it different this time. I'm doing it different this time, you know. But with my whenever I cook the stewed meat, the stewed beef, I'm probably gonna also I'm probably gonna, with the stewed beef, I'm probably gonna with the stewed beef, I'm probably gonna, you know, I said I'm gonna put some carrots and I want to put some carrots and squash and zucchini and also the frozen vegetables. I think it's broccoli and green beans or something like that, and some pasta and some Worcestershire sauce, however your dog won't pronounce it. But I love that shit. I love it. I love that stuff. So I think, well, it ain't early, but my phone battery is at 21%. So they have some more stuff I wanted to talk about, but I'm tired and I cuss too much. I know, cuss like a sailor. And I got Tourette's too, and I be getting frustrated. But I need to get closer to God in the Bible and everything and get back more spiritual. Because I was thinking a few hours ago, earlier today, I was thinking that I feel like if I die right now, I'm gonna go fry in hell. But all of us have been bad and wrongdoers in God's eyes, but He give us a chance to straighten our lives up and come to Him. I ain't perfect. I'm far from perfect. I need to straighten up. So, now I think I guess today it dawned on me, like, I thought that wicked people were just people that's just mean, or evil people, that they're just mean. But they got some fake nice people, attitude wise, if they're nice to you, they don't get an attitude or nothing, they're smiling in your face. But if they're evil and wicked, because they do stuff that hurts other people. Even if they pretend to be nice to you and like you, they do stuff that hurts. So if you do stuff that hurt me, you evil. But I guess it dawned on me, something in me dawned on me, like a light bulb went off in my head, and it dawned on me to realize that truly wicked people are not somebody that just, treats you mean or whatever. But if you truly wicked, like if you're a very, very wicked person, you sold out. Like if you sold your soul to the devil, you dedicated to being wicked, very wicked, very wicked, very, very wicked. And people run around here thinking that it's like they glorify and embrace evil and wickedness, like as if it's the coolest trend to be wicked. And people run around here saying that people don't have to be nice to you, that they don't have to be nice to you. Well, you ain't gotta be mean. Why is it a must that you be an asshole? Why you gotta be an asshole? You ain't got to be mean either. Because it might have been on TikTok or YouTube, and I was scrolling down, on the comments, and somebody talked about the Bible script. It was on TikTok. Somebody talked about the Bible scripture about that there's no rest for the wicked. And I'm like, oh, now I get a better meaning of what wicked is. Like I'm going to say, my entire family, both the biological family and the foster family, straight up fucking wicked ass people. Wicked. I mean, like, the biological sister Ramona got that reputation of being the most wicked in the family. Like, very wicked. Very wicked. I heard that whore Beyonce and Jay-Z. like, and Diddy, like Sean Diddy Combs. Wicked. Very wicked. Wicked people. Sacrificing and killing every damn body. But it's like the Masonic, Satanic, sellout, wicked. They get falsely glorified and praised as good people. Now, what if Joe Biden was in my situation? Y'all feel sympathy for him. But what if Candy Grand Prix was the doggone president? Y'all would hate me because I'm black. And hate me because I'm a woman. Hate me because I'm this. Hate me because I'm that. Hate me because I'm disabled. Oh, we got a crazy president. I wouldn't want to run for president anyway. I wouldn't want to be president. President Candy Grand Prix. No. No way. Just wouldn't want to be president. And I wouldn't want to be Democratic or Republican. The elite fund both sides and they use, divide and conquer. Because Republican is just as wicked as Democrat. None of them know any better than the other. They're both wicked. So, guess what? You're wicked. Very freaking wicked. You're very wicked. You perks, y'all wicked. Y'all are wicked. Wicked people. So, yeah, I'm just kind of tired right now. So, I hope to get to rest well tonight. You know what? If I do get hungry, well, I don't have like a sharp knife to cut the sausage. But I don't know if I can have like eat sausage, like the flour tortilla and some sausage and call it lunch. If I get real hungry, I don't know. But whenever I wake up tomorrow, or maybe if I can have the mango chicken stuff, shucks, if I can eat it twice tomorrow. But it seems like I have I don't know how many pounds the bag of beans were, but they said it served 17 people. And I didn't want to use the Cajun seasoning because they say it's hot and I don't like hot stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll use it or not. Might as well. But I really don't want to use because I don't like that spicy stuff. But who knows? I don't know if I have the Cajun seasoning or not. But it might change the taste that I was looking for, the flavor that I was looking for with the but yeah, like the mango chicken with mixed beans. I had it without the mixed beans, but I'm kind of reluctant to make with the beans, but I'm kind of reluctant because I'm afraid it might be, but you never know. I never know. But if people could have like a Mexican torta with al pastor pork and some black beans smeared on it and pineapple. A Mexican torta sandwich. So I mean, I know it's different, but but let's see. Oh, okay. So I mean, yeah. So maybe I could eat the I don't know. I guess the earlier I start to slow cook it, I guess the earlier I could eat. So if I can eat like about maybe 8 o'clock, eat the farina and have it with coconut oil, and then maybe 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock maybe, have the mango chicken stuff or whatever, with the beans and rice, you know. Um and I love my basmati Indian rice, but guess what? I meant to get angel hair pasta, and I wasn't even thinking. I got the rotini. I didn't get to get potatoes like I wanted, whether it be sweet potatoes or regular potatoes or instant mashed potatoes. I didn't get to get none of that. So but hopefully, like maybe tomorrow and over the weekend, I hope to be working on some more writing. So I'm gonna go for now. Thanks for taking your nearly 2 hours out of your time to care about me enough to listen to my unimportant ass. I'm just playing, but we all should be considered important, But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.